Hello, Wonder Woman. Welcome to Meditative Mondays on this Facebook group by Evolved Beings. Wow. So my name is Maria-Carin Gala and I'm from Gala's Organic Kitchen, and I have a huge passion for making healthy and delicious foods. However, I truly believe that everything is Tantra. Cooking, shopping, cleaning, whatever, taxes. And I have to feel it, that feeling of everything and whatever I do. So let's get into the flow of today. If you would join me, even if you're watching this later, and there's absolutely no point in making plant-based, gluten-free, refined, sugar-free, and all this kind of healthy food when you are feeling sad, angry, hopeless, depressed, frustrated, and restricted, really. So what I like to do is move. So do join me if you like. The best way I find to move my energy in order to kind of clear out some of that junk before I'm going to make a beautiful chocolate sauce is to move and make sounds. And the other thing is, it ain't always pretty, right? It ain't always pretty at all. As a matter of fact, from my experience, I gotta let all that out in order to feel pretty. You know that feeling? Let's do a few breaths, shall we? Into our pussy and out. I recommend feeling your feet on the earth, going down on your knees, tilting your pelvis forward. Breathing deeply. And just feeling yourself, sensing the room, sensing the temperature, the sounds, the smells. Shaking, releasing, relaxing in your womb, in your pussy, and taking a deep breath in. How does that feel? Should we do that again? That's really nice. That feels so much better. Let's get into it. Let's make a tantric raw chocolate sauce. Now that we've shifted some energies, we've moved things. Check this out. Can you see I got my pot here? There's some water in there and it's not touching the bowl, just a little bit of water. And we are going to melt some cacao butter. Now don't fret if you don't have cacao butter. You don't have to use cacao butter. You can just use plain old, amazing coconut oil, and that will do you just fine. But I'm going to go all out because I'm going to make chocolates out of these later on. So I'm going to add some cacao butter and coconut oil. Coconut oil. I'm in England and it's pretty cold here. If you're in a warm country, this doesn't need any melting, but mine does. I'm going to make a little bit extra. I've got quite a bit here. Can you see anything? Not really, sorry. We'll show you later. Because if I'm going to make it, I might as well make a whole lot, especially if it's freed of my stuck up heavy emotions. And so my dad was a bit of a shamanic, wonderful man, secretly somehow, and he took me to the shaman once in Austria, and he taught me to, if you add salt to your food, put it to your heart first and ask for help. Ayúdame, por favor. And then add a little bit of magic there. little bit of your own medicine, you know, like when you make your own sourdough, your own ferments. You got to make your own to make your own medicine. Can't buy it all in bottles, right? No. Vanilla, vanilla, vanilla. Relax those labias. Not much left there. I have some more. Need some of that. Here we go. A little bit more vanilla because that wasn't quite enough. And it's all coming together. I've got maple syrup and cacao. My cacao has little lumps, so you want to sieve it. 1, 2, 3. Now don't worry about the recipe. I will give you the recipe, absolutely. Of course I'm going to give you a recipe, but I'm just trying to show you. I'm not measuring right now because it actually works wonders even if you don't measure it. It usually works out. You just adjust it to your liking, how dark you like it. You add more cacao, how sweet you like it. You add more maple syrup. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's plenty. There we go. And maple syrup. Life's sweetness. Let's add some of life's sweetness. Now, the other thing is, I find with a tantric chocolate sauce, you don't want to have an agenda. You don't want to have these huge expectations that it's going to be like whatever expectations, but just to be curious and to put yourself into it and see what happens. Good old dash of maple syrup. And I like to put some, either some superfoods, if you have some superfoods that would go nicely in there, but I have some buck remedies, which I think is a fine, fine addition. 1, 2, 3, 4. My mom taught me, usually under the tongue, not in chocolate sauce, but that's okay. Okay, oh yeah. So, dear ones, I'm going to move this over here and swirl it around. Now, I just want to say I'm really sorry I don't have a camera that's like looking in here, but it's happening. It's happening. It's absolutely happening. Now, I just thought about this. If I put it in here, you're not going to be able to see anything, so please hang on. I'm going to put the chocolate sauce into a shallow bowl so you can actually see something. That would be good, wouldn't it? Now, you want to make sure that no water drops in here because it will curdle. Move those hips while you stir that chocolate. And you don't want to overboil the water. You don't want to fry the stuff. You just want to melt it gently. And usually I would say if I didn't have a time limit on a video, you know, I would say just take your time. Don't rush it. Put it on a low heat and give it your love and attention. I don't know about you, but there's a lot going on in the world today, and I can really feel it. I mean, there always has been, but now David Data, he's got this feminine practice thing, which is about softening, which I think is a really good idea because I don't know about you, but I'm constantly trying to get things done and make it happen, and it's like, oh, a practice to soften. Softening lips, softening eyes. Sometimes I find my own touch can really assist here. Not that I make tantric chocolate sauce all the time, but you know. I think I should make all of my videos like this. This feels so much better than trying to be all right and just, and then you add this and then you add that. There we go. Now, I thought we could get some help. So it's all melted. Now check this out. Now you can see this beautiful chocolate sauce. There we go. Oh yeah. And I thought we could get some help here because, so one practice is to practice by yourself, to learn how to relate to yourself, to love yourself, and to feel sensual by yourself. And you can play around with licking chocolate sauce off yourself. And really make that a practice to not just scoff the whole thing, which we all love to do, but to actually realize what you're feeling in your body. But I thought we could have some help today of a man. How about that? I wonder if we could ask Adam to come and help us out here to bring the kind of the masculine component to life.
That looks good.
This is chocolate sauce that we've just made. And in all fairness, it was just made, so it's really, really hot. So it's actually going to just drip down my arm if I put it on my arm, which is not that bad, really. If you let it cool a bit, it will be nice and thick, and then it can like drizzle over people or your strawberries or bananas. So I was wondering if you'd like to taste it.
I'd love to. Yeah.
And I thought you might like to taste it off my arm because that's something we don't get to do every day. And it's Monday morning and the world's in trouble. So let's have some some homemade raw vegan chocolate sauce. And learn to love each other. In a
really
gentle, sweet,
the chocolate's almost as good as you.
So that's another level of pleasure. So thank you for that. And I really would like to encourage you. Thank you, Adam.
Okay, pleasure.
To do that for yourself, by yourself as well. Yeah, that really does soften us straight away. I've made a cookbook, Lick Your Plate, and in there I've got a raw chocolate recipe, which is actually what I was doing today. And they're chocolates, but they can be sauce as well. So it's like two birds, one stone. What did I want to say? Yeah, our body is our most effective sensual instrument onto ourselves, onto others. I wish you well with that, and do check out my cookbook on my website if you like. There's a free one to download as well, and you can hire me for Zoom cooking as well. We cook together at the same time. So thank you, Mohini, for inviting me to this group. It's such a pleasure to be recognized from the other end of the world as a sister that can, participate in bringing us alive. Lots of love, everyone. Good luck. Enjoy your chocolate sauce. Oh my God. Delicious.